Well, hello, my pickles, my snowflakes, my turtles, my no matter what club, my Goldilocks. I love being a Goldilocks. Do you like being a Goldilocks? A lot of us are very much so Goldilocks with our coffee. A Goldilocks is not a diva or a pouty little brat that folds her arms until she gets her way, and she usually does because I guess that works. No, a Goldilocks is somebody in my world here at Pearls of Wisdom and Food with Keto that does things that are just caring and special for themselves. They make a delicious salad, they care about the ingredients, they work on how they have their coffee, aiming for, in at least my world, just black, please. Took so long to get here. Caring about the clean intermittent fasting, caring about the feast that they have, maybe OMAD, maybe 2MAD, which is 1 meal a day, 2 meals a day. Entering into our little keto world where we care about ourselves is huge. It's like we come out of the cave and we go, wow, wow, I'm older now. I'm starting to put on some of that menopause middle tire. And it's like, you mean this has all been going on without me? All this nutrition and all these people that do YouTube videos, write books, you know, spend an hour or two at Whole Foods or in a store reading labels? You mean you guys have existed all this time and I didn't know about it? Don't you sometimes feel it's like that? Well, it was like that. It's like we come into keto took over the world. A lot of people didn't, follow us or get it back then. I mean, I started doing Weight Watcher videos and then moved on to keto videos where, the food began to matter a lot more, where we read about things like the dirty dozen, the vegetables and fruits that you should try to spend any extra dollars you have in the organic variety. We began to go into places like Whole Foods where they have that wall of abundant color and go, what is that? Like I asked somebody the other day, what is that daikon? And somebody said, it's used as a garnish to like grate onto an Indian dish. And it's like, oh, I'm still in the dark about a ton of stuff too. I'm not like, little Miss Know It All over here. I know basic, good, the less done to it, the better types of food. I love my certain things because I'm a Goldilocks. And so it's always great to be able to find them in the store with the sell by, use by date that works. Sometimes they're on sale, bonus ball. And, so I just go along and I share what I do and you share what you do. And it gets to be really great. And then this is, oh, what is it? I think this is, I can't remember. Maybe it's Lavazza. It's not organic, but it's kind of small batch and it's classic Italiano. So it's very strong and I like it. But it's always interesting to see that like there are the differences in things and that we can go ahead and just, tweak after we get used to like what this whole food plan is and how we care about our health. And if it comes down to, do you want like, remember, I mean, I used to think that Near East was a pretty benign product. um I don't judge anybody that still has it, but given the choice, I think I'd rather have an organic sweet potato maybe, or maybe an organic Yukon Gold potato. I don't fear the veggie carbs or the starch in like a spud as much as I used to. I guess I don't think I'm a huge rice person. It's not like something that I gave up and I feel deprived from having. We all have our foods that we'd feel deprived if we could never have them again, even the special treats. But, I fine-tuned my keto version of pizza for years, so many different ways of doing it. And I do have a cauliflowered. It's something you get in the freezer. I get it at Whole Foods. It comes in a 2-pack. It's like $10, cauliflowered pizza crust, and I have that sometimes. But then other times I take my big Fiesta bowl and I put hoagie sauce on the bottom because it's hot and spicy. It's from Cento, Cento. I think Pastine has a crushed red pepper one too. And then I add a little spaghetti sauce, whatever jar I'm working on in the fridge. And I aim for the no added sugar spaghetti sauces. And so when they have a sale, I buy another jar. I do like my red sauce spicy, hence the adding of the. And then I'll put mozzarella and maybe provolone, shredded cheese. I buy the mixture. Sargento had a sale, so I bought 5 bags of the combo of that. Sometimes cheddar cheese. When I worked in a pizza place in my early 20s, their secret was that they used shredded cheddar cheese. Everybody said, it always tastes so different than other pizzas. And it's like, that's why it's cheddar. It's not, you know, mozzarella, but I do like the mozzarella provolone combo. And I get a bag of that at like BJ's or something. And then I put the veggies on top, drizzle of avocado oil. Oh, the pepperoni and what else do I like? Oh, burger, things like that. And then for the meat, oh, and hot Italian sausage. Back to the hot, and then the veggies on top. The Baby Bella organic mushrooms from Whole Foods. No, I mean from BJ's. When they're fresh and available, there's nothing else like them. So worth it. The big thing, it's like, I don't know, maybe 4.69. It lasts throughout, the omelets, the pizzas, the salads. I love it. And asparagus, steamed broccoli, and then fresh mini peppers organic mini peppers that I love from Stop and Shop or Whole Foods. And, I wash them and then I, cut them up. I mean, my salad is very much like my version of a keto pizza. It's just that one is one is cooked in the oven with the cheese and spaghetti sauce and hoagie sauce, and the other one has the same ingredients on the top, except it's sitting on. I get organic broccoli slaw, organic coleslaw, and Olivia's organic baby butter lettuce for that. So I have 2 beds. One is hot, one is cold, that I put the same ingredients on. One is called a salad, and the other one is called a pizza. And that's how I roll. I love macadamia nut oil, avocado oil, the Bragg's vinaigrette. It's organic, 2 tablespoons, 70 or 80 calories, depending on which bottle you buy. Well, yeah, 3 tablespoons of that is not going to break my caloric bank, is it? So, anyway, I enjoy my food my way. I'm a Goldilocks. I hope you're a Goldilocks too. And it was funny. I did a video a week or 2 back, and it was about pumpkin lattes at Starbucks and I think Dunkin' Donuts. And, they must be just a chemical bomb. All the hidden sugars, all the different types of hidden sugars. You know that there's like 51 or 2 named different types of sugars that they can hide anywhere they can. And they go for the taste, right? Dunkin' Donuts and Starbucks, are premier for their pumpkin lattes, and they go for the taste, that consistent, creamy, pumpkin sweet taste that latte lovers have come to look so forward to, hence the rollout in August instead of September. I love it. And so for a lot of us, it's still a treat. Get that latte, get that squirt of the non-cream, whipped cream on it with the drizzle of, what is it, like cinnamon or caramel or pumpkin syrup, something on it. And it's a big aid treat, right? It's like, I've earned this. I have maybe 3 per season. That means 1 every 3 or 4 weeks, and it's a treat versus the ones that like dive in and have one, maybe two each day. Skinny lattes, right? Use the fat-free milk, and it's like, no, have the dairy fat. Go ahead. If you're especially a female, your body likes the dairy fat. At least mine does. Mine doesn't fight me about ghee and butter. It doesn't. I guess I'm lucky. But anyway, it's a lot of us are food addicts, right? We're food addicts. And so for us, it's the when is enough, right? How do we stop the I had it yesterday, I had it today, and now I want it tomorrow? How do you stop that? What do you do to make the having it turn into the daily ritual that is non-negotiable? I mean, black coffee for me is non-negotiable. Gerolsteiner bubbly water is non-negotiable. So, I mean, those things, those are okay. But it's the other things, like having Marie's blue cheese dressing as a treat instead of something that's a little bit lower in calories, maybe the ingredients are a little bit finer. I know that with marketing, a lot of companies, if they get that shelf space in the refrigerated section of a produce section, they're going to say, we can charge more for crap stuff because we have this shelf here. And so people buy it thinking it's fresh, it's natural, it's, great ingredients. And it doesn't say organic, but I'm sure it is because it's $5.99 for, a 10-ounce bottle. And that might not necessarily be so, right? So we just become really good at what we want to put into our bodies, what the ingredients are, and what it costs to grocery shop today. That when you buy, like when I buy a thing of Bragg's, it's anywhere from $5.49 to $5.99 for that. What is it, 10 or 12-ounce bottle? There are times when I do add like avocado oil or macadamia nut oil, even EVU, but mostly avocado or macadamia nut oil, to like the remnants, like when the bottle's almost empty of the Bragg's. And then that's a treat because there's more oil than the vinegar and maybe water or whatever they use in it. So we find our bliss points with good quality foods because we're paying top dollar, as well as we want to be Goldilocks about what we have that we like. Where are your Goldilocks moments? What are your non-negotiable Goldilocks moments? Write them below. It's always fascinating to me. It could be having that Dunkin' Donuts pumpkin latte 3 times a season, or maybe once a week, allowing it for like a Sunday, like people have, like with my working in the store now, they have the bagels, a dozen for $5 on Sundays. Maybe it's a bagel, maybe, who knows? It's no judgment with what you put into your body as a special treat, but it's keeping it as the special treat and not the I have it every day now. That's me because I'm a foodie. And what tastes good Friday, Saturday, and Sunday? Well, today is Monday and I want that again, right? How do you do your treats? How do you be a Goldilocks and still keep the control? Do you watch this channel for the emotional part of the eating, the addiction part of the eating, as well as for the ingredients? We do the men's health thing here. I love that. That's always fun for the food finds. I try to keep it fun. I try to keep it, lively, and I try to keep you engaged in what you're putting in your body and what works. And that's a wrap. This has been Sarah, Keto, Pearls of Wisdom and Food, and I'm so glad you're here. So let me know what you're Goldilocks about below. That'll be fun. We'll have a great time with that one for another video. I'll see you here the next time. Bye-bye for now.